You're watching the NCAA Baseball Super Regionals presented by Capital One. Late night in Lexington. The Kentucky Wildcats a win tonight. They will go to the College World Series for the first time in program history. Oregon State, the Beavers, the three-time national champions, trying to force a Game 3.
Success today, he's got to be able to work in and out, up and down.
Here comes the 1-2 pitch to Waldschmidt. Swing and a miss, struck him out, pumped it by him. 93 from Kamatz and a pump of the fist. And the 3-1 from Kamatz. As swung on and skied in a twilight here despite being 9:10 p.m. locally. Travis Bazzana just inside the line makes the catch. Yeah, it's staying.
If he can locate that today and keep hitters at bay, then he's going to have that swing and miss too.
3-2, got him. Came back with the breaking ball, struck him out, and a 1-2-3 first for. They were lined up hours before the ball game as Bazzana draws a leadoff walk and a start for the Beavers. 76th walk of the season. And then Kuzer was able to escape the inning, keep the Beavs off the board. And McDowell on 3 pitches, strikes out chasing a high fastball. One away, and that really seemed to change the momentum of game.
The Oregon State dugout, try to give your guys some edge here.
Strike 3 called, went with the breaking ball, and then froze Turley. Couple of strikeouts now for Mason Morris. And Kentucky, the visiting team in their home park tonight. Macias lined it to first, and it's speared by Ryan Nicholson for the out. Oregon State strands a runner. We're scoreless through. The extreme bat-to-ball skill.
Yeah, really good at being able to recognize pitches. Doesn't feel like he has to go get it. Really does a good job of letting the ball travel.
And just as I talked about his ability to put the bat on the ball, he strikes out at an off speed. And it's strike 3 called that froze Daly. And Jacob Kamatz has struck out 4 of the first 5 Kentucky batters. 5-3 Beavers win. 2-2 pitch. Swinging a liner back through the middle, and it skips past the sliding shortstop Elijah Hainline. And the first base runner for Kentucky. Comes the 1-1. Pulled over Caraway at third. Hits off that sidewall, ricochets away. Ryan Nicholson being sent. The throw from Dallas Macias. Not in time, and Kentucky takes the lead.
Can't really focus on the runner right now. You have to get that guy standing in the batter's box.
And it's ball 4. And there's 2 on. First walk issued by Kamatz. Nolan McCarthy at second. James McCoy at first. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 90 from Kamatz. The fastball. 5 strikeouts for the Oregon State right-hander. 286, 11 homers for Hainline, the transfer from Washington State. 2-time honorable mention all Pac-12. Hits it on the ground to short. Scooped up. And Grant Smith throws out Elijah Hainline. He lost at Vandy in 2011. As this one skied to right, pushing toward the corner, hustling over James McCoy, and he's just inside the line to make the catch. Shy of the 320 marker in the corner. There's 2 away. 277 homers, and he hits it sharply on the ground to second. Scooping it up, Emilian Petrie, and a 1-2-3 second for Mason Moore. Through 2, 1-0. Kentucky, top of the order coming up for the Wild. Florida today, going to Omaha, and that's a program that people felt maybe shouldn't have been in the field.
1 game over 500.
Cued up the first base side. Mason Guerra takes it himself. 2-2. Line to center. Micah McDowell coming in, makes the catch. That ball stung right at the Beavers center fielder. 2 away.
Then the slider and the changeup.
On the ground, Mason Guerra backhands, leads Kamatz to the bag, and a 1-2-3 third for the Oregon State right-hander. Strike 3 called to Caraway. And for Mason Moore, that's 3 strikeouts. He's retired 7 in a row. Had a big homer at the Pac-12 tournament against Arizona State and swung it well last weekend. And Guerra takes ball 4 inside. Second walk issued by Mason Moore. And a 1-out base runner. And here comes bouncer to first. And that's a fair ball. Nicholson steps on first and he doubles up Guerra. That's second base. Now Mitch Canham comes out to talk to the plate umpire. Brian.
Competitive and wants to stay in there. In his mind, there's no pitch count. He just wants to go, go, go. But love how he's landing his curveball. He threw a really good changeup. That might have.
And he brings it. Hit in the air to right. Going back is Casper. Still going back. He looks up. Off the wall. Plays the carom. Digging for 2. Mitchell Daly slides in with a 1-out double. The 2-1. Taking off for third. And on a wild pitch, Mitchell Daly moves over.
Bounce a little too far in front and gets himself over to third.
Infield back for Oregon State. At 3-1 to Nicholson. And that's ball 4. Second one. Bunted to first base. Charging barehand. Guerra to the plate. Not in time. Daly is safe. And it's 2-0 Wildcats. And a curve, swing and a miss, and Komat's another strikeout. That's 7. And there's 2 away for the 9-hitter, Grant Smith. Hit on the ground, Trent Carraway gobbles it up at third, steps on the bag for the 4th. Side retired. Kentucky gets another. We're headed to the bottom of the 4th. Nick. Full count on Micah McDowell leading off the last of the 4th. And that's high and a leadoff walk. That's the 3rd issued by Mason Moore, and a start for the Beavers. And here comes Gavin Turley. To Turley. And it's ball 4 and back-to-back walks, and Oregon State has 2 on for the cleanup batter, Dallas Macias.
Oh, these are the most competitive.
McDowell saw 9. Turley saw 8. And Macias got under it. Shallow center. Going out is Grant Smith, the shortstop, twisting with it, and he dropped the ball. Gets away, and Oregon State a huge break, and they're loaded. Having to hold McDowell's at third. And it seemed like Grant Smith had a read on it.
Day long.
Hainline, strikeout victim. 4th for Mason Moore. And it's ball 4, and he's walked in a run, and the Beavs are on the board. Their first run of the Super Regional, and they still do not have a hit tonight. Here it comes. And it's ball 4, and he's walked in another, and Oregon State has tied the ball game. They have 2 runs without a hit.
Making the mistake.
Strike 3 called to Carraway. Right in there from O'Brien. There's 2 gone.
One of those guys that provides a lot of energy for his team.
The payoff pitch. And it's strike 3 over the inside edge, and Guerra in disbelief. On Waldschmidt. And he struck him out. 8 strikeouts for Jacob Komatz.
Momentum. It's more about keeping.
Mason Guerra handles it. And some confusion with Jacob Komatz, who still hustled over. And that's like, you take it, you take. No, you get it.
You can tell Guerra.
Hit in the air. Center field breaking back. Now charging in McDowell. He'll get there. And he'll make the catch. A 1-2-3 fifth. What Komatz and the Beavers needed. And got him, struck him out. Good action, and O'Brien is a little pumped after the punch out.
Success, because a lot of guys can't consistently hit that spot.
McDowell bounces one. Ryan Nicholson handles it near first base. You can see it.
About strike two, probably.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Another breaking ball is O'Brien. Gets the Beavs 1-2-3 in the fifth. We're through 5. 2-2. Played the last couple of years against Oregon State with USC. In the Pac-12, grad transfer to Kentucky. And he pulls it on the ground. Mason Guerra fields, tells Kmatz he'll take it. Drill, left center field. McDowell back, onto the track, and he runs it down. Loud contact from Daly, but Micah McDowell's able to chase it down for Oregon State. Because Daly hit it on the screws, it looked like. On the ground to second, Travis Bazzana from short right. And a 1-2-3 inning for Kmatz, who's retired 8 in a row. Macias jammed to roll it to first. Ryan Nicholson leads O'Brien for the out. There has never been a combined no-hitter in the NCAA. Hainline got under it. Towering fly to left. Ryan Waldschmidt settling under it. Waiting for it to land. 2 outs. Again, we'll do the payoff pitch to Wilson Weber. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 5 strikeouts, and Cameron O'Brien 2 2/3 innings for Kentucky tonight. Pulled past third, fair. Off the side wall. Run down by the shortstop Hainline. Hustling into second, a leadoff double. And Nolan McCarthy's second 2-bagger of the night.
Runner McCarthy out at third base. You see him, he actually just came in a little bit more now.
Popped up the bunt. Keljo, the pitcher, takes it himself, and a big out for the Beavers. So the inability for McCoy to get the bunt down. Keljo, the pitch. And it gets away from Weber. And Oregon State's not covering the plate, and scoring from second base is McCarthy.
As soon as we get the ball away from Weber, he's walking to home plate the whole time. There's no urgency to get home. Weber does a great job of being able to get back there, but watch Keljo. He's walking the whole time, doesn't expect the runner to come home until...
Smith at first, the pitch. And it's hit out towards center. McDowell backtracking. And shy of the track makes the catch. Back to first goes Grant Smith, 2 outs. They lead the SEC in steals. There goes Smith. It's a strike. Throw to second, bounces. And a steal on the second base is Smith. Tipped into the glove of Weber. The strikeout for Keljo. Side retired, but Kentucky goes back on top. We're stretching in Lexington. Going to the bottom of the 7th. But Mitch Barnhart's the AD here at Kentucky. The other way, and the first hit for Oregon State. Leadoff single to start the home 7th by Brady Casper. And
Daly pretty far in over at third base, expecting the bunt here.
Talt gets it down to the first base side. O'Brien fields, underhands for the out, and Casper goes to second.
Run something down that McDowell may not.
And a wild pitch, and to third goes Brady Casper. And now the tying run for the Beavers at third.
Can just hit a ground ball past the pitcher, you have yourself game tying run.
And it's ball 4 to Guerra. And there's runners in the corners for Travis Bazzana with 1 out. Tied him up, struck him out. Huge punch out for Robert Hogan. Line into center. No, a catch made by Grant Smith. Took a hit away from McDowell and a run from Oregon State. Heart of the order for Kentucky. First pitch, fly ball out toward right center. Roaming back, Micah McDowell onto the track, and he makes the catch in that little corner just to the right of dead center.
One side stops hitting from the other side.
2-2 from Keljo. Breaking ball, got him, struck him out. 2 gone. You know, talking to... Drilled to left, going back. Macias over toward the line, makes the catch just shy of the track. Loud contact from Daly. 1, 2, 3, go the Wildcats.
He can show that he can go to the opposite field with it.
Strike 3 call. Catches the low outside corner, and Turley frustrated base runners. And it's ball 4, and Macias is aboard with 1 out in the bottom of the 8th. Runner goes, swing and a miss, throw to second offline, and just reaching back and keeping his hand on the base, and a steal for Dallas Macias. The 1-2, swing and a miss. Hit sharply to short, handled. Smith throws out Weber at first, and we're going to the 9th. Kentucky leading at 3-2. It's broken down some barriers. There's another big one to go if he can get it. Strike 3 called outside edge, and Nicholson not happy that he's rung up. And it's strike 3, a front door breaking ball. And nothing is straight from Holmes, and all the action, that pitch that ran over the inside edge. 2 gone.
Yeah, the slider is just a hard frisbee.
In a 3rd innings now this year. He has hit 17 batters. In front of the plate, Wilson Weber plays it, and down to first for the out. 1, 2, 3, go the Wildcats. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. Bouncer, right side. Fielded. Hogan at the bag. Bang, bang, and he's out. Close play as Ryan Nicholson gets it to Robert Hogan at first base. Pulled sharply, diving stop at 3rd. Mitchell Daly, 2 outs in the 9th. What a play by Daly. And it's ball 4. And the tying run is on, and here comes Bisson to home plate. Swing and a drive to right toward the line. That gets down and skips up against the fence. Santana. And there was some interference at first base. Bisson was stopped by the first baseman Nicholson. They ran into each other. The pitch. Strike 3 called,